Danay, thank you so much for your time today, especially on a Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Likewise. I mean, it's a great way for me to spend it as a fan of the show, as a fan of The Walking Dead in general. I couldn't find a better thing to do. Congratulations on wrapping up season 6. I know a lot of people are saying how amazing it was, which it was. Very, very thrilling.
Thank
How
you
does
so
it
much.
how does it
It's
feel on your end being able to survive through season 6?
well, this season 6 was the longest season in history. We actually stopped halfway because of the pandemic, and we were
Mhm.
on hold for 7 months. Imagine like my last right before pandemic hit and we stopped production. I just shot Tank Town. It was like, explosion, crazy, raining oil. I'm covering like everything you could possibly imagine that is dirt or dirty to straight to my home. Don't go out, it's dangerous. And stay like that for 7 months. And then, returning to our roles and what was left of them, what was left of us, and also our crew and our cast. It was the longest I've never seen anybody. These are my family. I have, we've been in this cycle of fear for like what 6 years now. It was the longest we've been apart, and for like horrible reasons. So it felt like we have to finish what we started. It was we really had to, like, it became more personal than ever, and you know delivering good content to our world, to our fans, to our audience was like, no matter what, we were covering shields and masks, and it was hot, it was cold, it was in so my layers, COVID test, the protocols. We were like, we have to follow through, we have to finish it. So it became like it was not like a normal season.
Mhm.
It was not like a normal season at all. It became very personal, and I'm just so proud of it. All the entire cast and crew, they just did a wonderful job. It's such a blessing.
Yeah, it's always amazing to see you guys can, especially because of how many people you have to have on set and extras and things like that. So I want to ask you on that note, was it difficult for you to get back into character? Because I know that especially with series, you can take your emotions from one episode, carry it and carry it and carry it, but that break did it make a little bit difficult to get back in the groove, especially with protocols and things being different?
It was an adjustment, I have to say. It really, our cast and our crew, we are like a family. We've been doing this for a while. And, I remember when I saw Coleman the first time, I couldn't hug him. We couldn't hug each other. I saw Alicia, and, we jump, but then we're covering masks with shields and things. And we couldn't have this human connection of like, we are back and we're here. How are you? Like, a hug means so much for me. And I know for her too, and for Coleman and our cast. So it was a very difficult thing to kind of like break through at the beginning. But obviously we had to follow protocols. But yeah, that morning hug in the morning is like, we have 17 hours to go, let's do it. That was not happening. But the good chats, the good talk, the social distancing, we just knew we had to do what we had to. We were lucky. We are privileged to have a job, to deliver really good work and beautiful writing. And our crew was incredible. Again, we missed those hugs from my makeup artist, all that. But we were all grateful to be back to work. It was challenging. It was an adjustment, I would say, more so. Creatively, I feel like Luciana just taps on my shoulder, it's time to go to work, and I'm always right there. It's like like, what are we doing? It's like we have at this point this connection. And but yeah, as an artist, it was hard to kind of keep that, um get a take away the love that we have for each other, and put it like kind of like on a space because the
Mhm.
social distancing thing. But other than that, it was like right in, for
So now
sure.
going forward, I have one more question. Uh, the human spirit, I feel, can only take so much, and your group has gone through oh so much already. I thought Virginia was such did the smartest thing and broke you guys apart, and then really you guys had to play your own games. And then with this last group, you guys had to face death. Really, not even walkers anymore. It's the fact that you may not survive because of this blast. Where are we going to find your character's mental state in season 7?
not in a good place, obviously. We really haven't, that was this whole, you know, we're now fighting not just with zombies or villains, we're fighting with like, you know, a problem bigger than humanity at this point. Like, you know, this is like kind of the world is ending. Like Michael Satcham is, he was, every time he will say action, he will be like, the world is ending, the world is ending, action. Like we were like, oh my god, the world. like like when you have a director like Michael, like just Mikey telling you that, you're like, oh my god, the world is really ending. And don't get me wrong, we've been in this kind of stage for a while now, but we just felt like we always try to push, you know, more. Like how much can we handle? Like if we push more, what's gonna come out of that? You know, are we gonna be stronger? Are we gonna be, you know, weaker? We've been through all of it. And at this point, I'm just really curious for you guys to see what's coming in season 7, because, you know, it's getting the worst and the best out of us, this situation. And the bottom line is, yeah, the human spirit, it's hard, it's a lot to take on, but at the end of the day, we're here to survive. We are, people don't give up. And that's why I feel like people are so excited with these characters, because you don't know when or how they're going to break, or if they break, what's going to come out of it. And if they don't break, what are they going to do about it? You know, it's one of those things that we always try to keep it alive. And it's very exciting that the writers and showrunners and producers, they can see that picture, because for an actor, it's like a dream come true.
Absolutely. Danay, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate
Thank you,
answering my
Emmanuel.
questions. I'm so excited to see what's going to come out of your character and Daniel as well, because we see that they make a little bond at the end.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.